Coffee lovers will soon have more options when they go to Starbucks to get their fix. The idea is to hire 8 workers to police parking here in downtown Augusta. Of course, the startup cost, we're talking $350,000. For those of you in the driver's seat, that means they'll have to write up to $14,025 tickets just to break even. What they like about it is all the trees, but they can cause a pretty big headache when storms come through. I want you to take a look this way. These folks were lucky. Take this home, for example. They were not home when a tree crashed on their bedroom. That's right, and again, Aiken County Dispatch, as we said, is reporting a possible touchdown near Jackson on Ramsey Road. Mobile homes, they say, have been upset. Shane, I know you've been very busy today tracking the earthquake, and we know you've been tracking Hurricane Irene as well. You don't have to go far to find other agencies. There's no explanation for the public, sir?
Well, I gave you an explanation.
Richmond County Coroner Grover Tudin's response after his wife repeatedly lost her coverage. What hurts the most to you, though, Grover?
And I work hard for the city and they don't give a about you.
Hey man, how you
Hey,
doing?
how are you? Would you just have a few words for the people of Augusta while you're here?
You know I probably shouldn't.
Well, still to come this hour on News 12 this morning, a 10-year-old accused of murder. Now his mother is talking to 12, blaming the custody system, her son, and herself. Plus, Aiken County schools are expanding even with budget issues. We'll show you how. And Mitt Romney releases his tax records. We'll tell you what's inside and give you a look at last night's debate. It's all ahead, but first, people are practically swimming to a bar on the ice in Minnesota. It is a unique idea to serve up drinks right by the fishing hole. I don't know how to feel about this one, Tim. An Alaska man is lucky to be alive this morning. He's laughing. See, that's why I told you I don't know how to feel about this one. After almost being stomped to death by a moose. Take a look at this. Well, I'm always next to her and right there at her desk. And I'm always going in her desk getting some snacks, some little jelly beans or something, anything I can get my hands on. And so I decided that the best thing we could do was get you this, if we can come back here live to the studio. Some Starburst, the favorites. She asked us today, what are you guys filming? And we're like, nothing. So that's for you.
Thank you,
Happy
Chris.
birthday.
Thank you
I
so
owe you
much.
that, right?
You do. You've eaten all my others.
You can have
Now
some
you got to
too,
share
Shay.
too, all right? Happy birthday.
I'm excited. Thanks, guys.
Well, that's all for News 12 First at 5. Inside Edition is next. There is some language here that they're trying to work out, but a motion has been made to terminate the administrator. Take a look at how we got to this point.
I'm ashamed of our department. I'm ashamed of our city.
This after News 12 uncovers thousands in raises for select city employees, $353,000 to be exact.
You got to laugh to keep from crying.
Charles Masters is vice president of Augusta's Firefighters Association.
I'm sick to my stomach, Chris.
You see, firefighters and all city employees have been hit with furloughs this year.
You've cut our pay. You've cut our sick time. You've went up on our insurance. The men and women are struggling. These firefighters are struggling.
I know what I'm doing.
We asked the city administrator to explain. Call it straight with people is all I'm asking you to do. This
Chris, don't go there. Chris. Don't even begin to go there, Chris, or I'll never give you another interview, Chris.
But we had to press the issue.
Right.
Some people are getting significant raises.
Because they're doing more work, Chris. They're doing stuff that they didn't do before.
It does not justify giving out 15% raises to department heads. It's ethically and morally wrong, and there's no justification for it.
And not only that, the retroactive raises are prohibited by the Georgia Constitution.
Chris, I'm disappointed. I'm not a happy camper.
Commissioner Jerry Brigham was there when attorney Jim Wall made the statement at a 1999 commission meeting.
From what I've seen, I believe that is illegal. And if that is illegal, then I think that there's no question that we cannot give retroactive pay raises.
Somebody needs to answer. Either answer politically or answer for their job. Somebody needs to answer for this.
And again, a breaking news update right now. Our crew inside says that motion to fire Russell was made by Alvin Mason, but it was voted down 6-4. However, Russell is not present as we speak. We understand he is not present in the meeting as we speak, but a motion to fire the city administrator has been voted down 6-4 as we speak. We'll have much more, of course, throughout the hour and online at WRDW.com. It was like sitting inside a car wash, the wind and rain battering the News 12 Jeep and cars backing up in the road as the storm began to pick up steam. You can see the wind increasing by the second, and you can hear it too.
There we go.
The heavy gusts slapping our camera back in the Jeep, leaving my photographer to question.
Is that a tornado?
As the Jeep begins to rattle, we start thinking about making a run for it, but then comes the hail. Just as fast as the storm comes up, calm returns, enough for us to bring you my first report. Hey guys, we are here at Reynolds Street, right here at 9th and Reynolds Street. Take a look at this size hail that we are seeing coming down right now. Out on the street, we find construction crews working to clear the road of a downed fence. And then I can tell you law enforcement is pulling up as we speak, as this massive tree is blocking both lanes of Reynolds Street going into downtown Augusta. This was a pretty big event. One that hit and was gone in a matter of minutes. Call it a summer cookout turned violent.
This is our grown women fighting a juvenile, fighting a minor.
That minor, Stacy McCoy's 15-year-old daughter.
That's my daughter getting up off the ground.
And there's another alleged twist to the story. So this is a mother and daughter fight?
Yeah, this is a mother and daughter fighting my child.
It all happened at Augusta's Apple Valley Park.
See the mom slamming her to the ground.
And found its way onto YouTube for the world to see.
I feel really helpless because I wasn't there to protect my child.
It's almost an epidemic. Kids uploading this type of video footage to the internet is ridiculous.
It is fights like this one in parks where families and children are supposed to play that inspired the mayor to start a crime prevention fund and donate $1,000 of his own money to get things started.
We all live here. We should take pride in our community. You know, this is just ridiculous, and it's something that none of us should put up with.
The McCoys have filed a warrant application against the mother-daughter duo for simple battery and terroristic threats.
I'm taking legal action, every type of action I can take against them. I'm taking it.
This against an alleged child nutrition specialist.
That's mom and that's the daughter, right there.
With the Richmond County school system.
I don't want you to have your job, period. Not while you working around kids. I don't want you to have your job. If I got something to do with it, you're not going to have your job.
Here we go.
Unsuspecting customers treated to free gas, courtesy of Candy Smith's Give It Forward organization.
$10 worth, $20 worth. Something is better than nothing.
I think it's great anytime you can get free gas, especially with the price it is.
Word spreads fast.
I said, that's got to be a catch, but I said, I'm going to go outside and get in line. It's just a blessing.
Especially for Jennifer Bailey.
All right, it's okay. It's okay.
You see, Jennifer is battling cancer.
I haven't had an ounce of good luck or blessings or anything since I got diagnosed.
She'd planned to use her last few dollars to buy the gas she needed to make it home from treatment.
I don't have a job and I can't get assistance, and so this is really, I can't even explain it.
That's why I went over to her and said, today is your blessed day. Not your lucky day, but your blessed day.
I wish that more people would be this kind and caring and not so selfish.
She came to spend her last $4 and left with more than $70 in hand, thanks to your donations.
Yes, you invest in me and I invest in others.
Give It Forward, determined to turn tears into smiles.
I'm telling you, I mean it. Nowhere near done.